Talmud tells us that regarding Shabbat, God told us Zachor v'Shamor, to remember it and to guard it in one breath. In the next few minutes, I would like to share with you a number of ways in which we can both remember the Shabbat, this beautiful day of the week, and Shamor, and how we can guard it, how we can put up a framework in order to make sure that we have the best possible experience. One of the most beautiful ceremonies of the Shabbat is the lighting of the candles as we bring in Shabbat. This is traditionally done by the women, and they light candles to bring in the Shabbat to represent peace in the home, peace and light, not only in each and every individual home, but throughout the world. We then go to shul where we recite the Kabbalat Shabbat, a prayer that was instituted by the Kabbalists to welcome the Shabbat Queen. And we sing different psalms of praise and joy to the Almighty to welcome Shabbat. Afterwards we go home, the table is set, and we sit around the table with our friends and family sharing stories, events, and details about our week. The next day, the Shabbat day, we spend both in shul, where we have special prayers dedicated to the peace and rest of Shabbat, and we again spend time with our family and friends. On Shabbat, we also add a third meal towards the end of the day as the sun sets, called Seudah Shlishit, known as the third meal, which gives us one last opportunity to share the sanctity of the Shabbat with everybody around us. But in order for all these things to happen, we need a framework. We need a set of rules in order to enable us to keep Shabbat and to make it a beautiful experience. Electricity, phones, computers, driving one's car are forbidden on the Shabbat. In order to make sure that we are as best prepared as possible, we need to make sure that the lights that we would like turned on for Shabbat are turned on before sunset on Friday afternoon. We need to make sure that everything is set in motion before the Shabbat comes in. We turn off our phones. We put away our wallets, as money is also forbidden on the Shabbat. All these things are not meant to restrict us, but to make us freer. Instead of spending all night and all day on our phones, we dedicate the time to our communities, to our friends, and to our family. That's what makes Shabbat so beautiful in the 21st century.